quickly want to show you how easy it is to video. And what I will do now is I will create a new lab. To do so, I can either go over the Elements menu and say New Lab, or I go to an existing lab and press, as with every element, press on Create a new element of this type. And so what he will do is he will create a lab sensor nodes, and as we'll create a new one, he wants to have a new pre-lab and a new lab. So you can also create only parts of it, as you've seen with the dash. And so the author is Peng again. And well, I want to put in some information here. Please write your abstract here. Okay, and we'll remove this because then, or as you like, because if you put it, it will be visible before the schedules. I think we have 10 exercises so far. So I will call it just 11 sensors. Okay, and then I save it, and okay, as you see, it was created here automatically. As it has no schedule, it comes on top of the other ones that have schedules. Yeah, so makes sense. Good. So now this is created, and now, as you see here, it already created something for the pre-lab, namely a collection element, and something for the lab, another collection element. And well, when we have a look at them, because I just want to get him started. So you see there just the prototypes inside, and to add other elements you can just press here. And so what I want to add is I want to add a page. Okay, so I add a C, and you see, okay, C18 is a new one, and then this stuff I didn't need it anymore. Okay, so this will be his first page, and maybe I add him a second one. Okay, so I didn't save, so okay, first I want to save. Okay, and I add him a second one, and maybe I add him a subchapter so that he sees it. Okay, so these ones save automatically. For the visibility, you don't have to take. So okay, well, we call it Siri, because then he knows again. Okay, first part was Siri. Okay, we save it. As you see, the menu changed, and the second part we call it Practice, or we call it Practical part. Practical exercise. Okay, changed again. And okay, I want to change this theoretical preparation. Theoretical preparation. Your first page, and okay, now I'm in the wrong. I have to take this one indeed. Okay, so your first page, and save it. And I just want to put him a text and a multiple choice, because I already explained to him that we have in the pre-lab text and multiple choices. So okay, put your instructions in P elements. Okay, when you press the I, then you get back to the last page you've been, where it comes from. Okay, and here we see an M element, and so add this, add multiple choice questions to point the students to important points and enhance the learning experience. Okay. Yeah, okay, so the rest is okay. It will make him understand. Okay. Good. And so yeah, the other thing, now maybe we call it his second page, so he understands that's meant. Yes, second page. Okay, and okay, so here you can make subchapters. Your first subchapter. Okay, and as you may have noticed, it's also like a brown element. So you might ask, like, okay, what's the difference between this brown element and the other ones? So as you've seen, the edit page also looks the same. So the difference is only in here, because here you see, okay, these pages are just shown like this, and this is like the first subchapter. So here you see the content is also opened, and the reason is visible here. So we have put here a big C. So more concrete here. Now we have like a subchapter, and if we put a small c, then you will see we'll go back. Okay, now it's only everything on one page as with the others. And if we make the c big again, then each element will be displayed on a separate page, as you see here. And so then you can also flip through the pages, as we do here, and you can go upwards to the overview again. Okay, so basically that's it. Another thing you can do is you can look at this here, where I've been before, and there you see the colors of the elements. So okay, I'll show you here on the element page. You see each element has a certain color, and so on the page I've been before here, you see the elements that are nested together in the collection elements here, and those are in the collection of the pre-lab. And when we go to the overview, we also have like the second part. So this is one collection, and this is the second one. As you see, they're big, so everything inside of them is shown on separate pages. And yeah, maybe let's check for the lab. So here we also have just nothing so far. So let's add a C element and remove this and save it. Okay, directly update it. Let's edit this here, your first lab page, and save it, and remove this. Okay, leave this, stay on this page. Okay, leave this page. Okay, so the problem is empty. I think we cannot store empty ones. I'm not sure what it is. Let's check it. So I think if I store an empty one, oh yeah, okay, then it creates just a template. Okay, so it was P32. So it's important in this system that you know which are the right indices. So everything is addressed by element type and then number. And if you have created a certain element and you don't know where it is, you can just go to elements, and then in this case it was a page to manage pages. And okay, you see we have some pages already. If you want to know which was the last one, you just go to index, descending, and then you see, okay, we just created this, and at the bottom, for instance, you see it P32, or you click on it, then you see P32, and okay, so P32 is the element we wanted to add. So it's, sorry, okay. So it's like objects that can be linked, and so the object P32 is the one we just created. Okay, so it's this one, and okay, what I wanted to do is I wanted to add an I here, because in the lab we'll have inputs, and I wanted to tell him in the practical parts you do not have multiple choice. Oops, multiple choice questions. Oh, what's going on? Questions, but free text inputs like this one for the instructors and the correctors. If you have a certain credit distribution in mind. Great. Note it down then like this. Answer part 1, blah 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 blah. And then you say like, okay, 0.5 credits, and okay, I'm going to do this, and then more text. Okay, 0.5 again, and then important might give like 1 credit. And so okay, total we have 2 credits, so we save it here. Okay, but this you don't have to take care because this is automatically correct, so you can save then. And okay, when we look now, we see it here like this. Okay, and the special thing we could do is we could also activate a file upload. Then the students can upload files to this input here. All right. Yeah. So if you want, you can back check that from a student perspective by removing your rights. So I don't want to be able to edit, and I don't want to be able to see the example solutions. And so I just made myself a student. So, okay, like this, I'm a student. And when I go here now, I only see the pre-lab, and I can flip through it, can see all the questions here, and can start giving answers. Okay, save it, and I can give the answers here. So luckily, okay, so this is the same element. So it's also interesting. So here we see that we have the same element multiple times, so it's of course possible. Okay, and so here it's another element. Okay, as you can see also, because all these elements are the same, so these are just the prototypes, the answers are like automatically shuffled, so this is why it looks different here. And so luckily we'll have everything correct, so let's check it. Great, so we did it. And so here you see the hint that we put into the question that explains now, okay, this is how it was meant. If it would have been wrong, we could have gone to more tries. So here we can see now, okay, we finished, we really ruled. Okay, and as you might have noticed, now the lab part also opened, and so now we can go here, and here we see our question, and we can give answers, and we can say something, and we can especially also upload some files here. And then we can save, and yeah, so that's it. Quite easy. So have fun with the system